Here with a new promoter, Danny Garcia of DSG Promotions. How you feeling, Danny?
I feel good. We had a great turnout. You know, Dylan Price showed out, Curmel Moton, my fighter Quincy Williams, all the young guys on the undercard. It was a phenomenal night. I can't ask for more, man. Philadelphia came out. You know, I know it's levels to it, but for this level, we did great.
It was definitely a buzz around the event. This is your third show this year, right?
Yeah, I did one in AC. That was kind of like the warm-up. Then we did one in Philly. That was kind of like this turnout. And then I got the bigger names this time. You know, I got Curmel, I got Dylan Price, I got my guy Quincy. So, you know, the sky's the limit. We want to buzz it up. We got my guy Kadeem right here. He won his pro debut. Eric Hunter's son. So, the sky's the limit.
All right, let's talk about the fighters you signed so far. Quincy Williams, really decadent amateur. Kadeem Hunter, a real good lineage in boxing.
Sure.
Where do you see them going?
Oh man, Quincy, he's a star, man. He's a Pan-American champion, U.S. champion. He has all the amateur credentials, and I see him in the gym. You know, he's been coming to the gym for like 6 months, so I get to see his development. You know, everything about him. He's hungry, he wants it, and I believe he can be a star.
All right, you were moved tough. You know, outside of the
young star of the game right here.
You were moved tough coming up. You know, you had the Cherry Garcia era, but people don't even realize how tough of a road you had to get to a world title. What's the proper way to build a fighter?
What I learned in boxing is that when you're young and you're confident, a lot of people tend to take that the wrong way. So a lot of people don't like young fighters when they're coming up because you're young, you're arrogant, you're cocky. And I feel like when they was calling me the cherry pickers, they know that I fought 5 straight world champions, but I was beating everybody. So people didn't like that. I kept defying the odds. So when I finally fought Rod South, an easy fight, I gave them something to talk about. You know, but you can check my resume. I mean, 140, 147. Even my first fight at 160 for a title, so my resume speaks for itself. No, I mean I fought 14 world champions.
God, hey.
I fought 14 world champions, so that tells you everything about me. But boxing is different now. You don't need 25 fights to fight for a world title anymore. You can have 10, 11 fights, 13 fights, and fight for a world title. So they're moving fighters a lot faster now because obviously there's not a lot of dates like it used to be. No Tuesday night fights. No Friday night fights, no Della Futura, things like that. So now it's like you just got to fight on one big card, but that's where Swift Promotion comes in. We can give you guys a lot of dates and then get you ready, you know, for the big leagues. And when the big leagues come, we go in there, we co-promote, make a big fight.
Speaking of getting guys ready, Curmel Moton, spectacular first round knockout, and I'm hearing you're bringing him right back.
Yeah.
Well, what was your thoughts on the performance as a whole?
Oh, amazing. I wish we could have got some more rounds, like, cause you know I want to see his skills, some more skills, cause you know it was entertaining. But he did what he was supposed to do, knock him out. And like I said before, in boxing, when a fighter does what he's supposed to do, that's a sign that he's gonna be something special. Cause you're supposed to knock that guy out, but you might not. And he did. All the fighters did what they were supposed to do tonight.
Is this the equivalent to watching a young Swift coming up out of the amateurs and catching them early? First 5, 6 fights?
Definitely. It reminds me of me because when you're young, you're so hungry. Like nothing stops you. And you don't feel no sympathy for your fighter. You go in there and demolish him. And that's what it's all about. You're young, you're hungry. You want them big fights, you want the money. And that's what these young guys are chasing. And they love it. That's how they love it.
As far as you go, what's next?
For me, I'm just continue right now promoting boxing. You know, I got the nice fight November 30th. I'm kind of at a crossroad right now. Do I want to keep fighting or do I not? You know, I accomplished so much in my career. I tried to win the middleweight title, I did it. But at the same time, I don't want to leave the sport with a loss. So do I come back for one more and win and maybe go 100% on promoting? But I don't know. Right now, I'm just going to continue having fun with this, and whatever my heart tells me to do, that's what I'm going to do.
As a fan, I would like to see a no-look left hook, and you leave your hat in the ring like the Undertaker and walk out.
For sure. Now, I would love to end my career, you know, with a knockout, but boxing, you know, fighters never really retire. Like, I seen I saw Roy Jones did an interview, and he said fighters never really retire because, like, once you're a fighter, you're always a fighter. You're always going to keep challenging yourself. I mean, look at Floyd; he's still fighting exhibitions and stuff like that. Look at Manny. It's like you never leave. Look at Mike Tyson; he's about to fight Jake Paul. So you never really retire. So retirement is just like, I don't know. That's for like people 65 and older.
Last question, Danny. Do you got an exhibition in you? Maybe a Conor McGregor? I'd love to see that.
Hey, listen.
Facts.
I'm open for anything that makes sense for me. Especially, you know, I would love to do that, you know.
Conor McGregor, Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz.
Definitely. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. And I'm a fighter, that's what I do, so let's get it. I can promote it. Shit.
Right?
I'm on my own fights now.